Hello guys, Survive Live. I'm just gonna play this in the background. Yeah, okay. So I just want to do a quick update video. So, about the MLT stuff, I couldn't keep up with the live laddering ult, so I had to I made a different ult. Like I had two ults I was laddering up at the same time, but then one of them got staff impersonation, so I had to make a new one. And yeah, so that's the one that I actually made it with. So I was actually number one in the cycle one, which is where I wanted to be. I didn't try necessarily for number one, but the person who was, highest kept raising the bar. Person kept raising the bar, so I was forced the ladder even more. I was trying to skate in at number two or something. I just wanted to make it first cycle. That's the important part. It didn't really matter how high in the standings you were. But I just couldn't keep up with the live laddering ult because I had lives recorded. I had like four lives recorded using like Vincoon, using Trick Room Psychic, and then I had one with Fairy, like Belly Drum Fairy. But I couldn't upload them because I just didn't have the time to edit them. Because it takes me around what, an hour and a half maybe after recording to edit it, depending on how long it is. If it's an hour long or so, it's definitely going to take up to an hour and a half to finish like editing and getting everything looking good. So I couldn't upload that. Like I didn't have time to upload them. I was just like, I had like so many lives recorded, but then it's just like the cycle starting to end, and then I had the ladder, and it was like getting really ridiculous and unhealthy, where I had the ladder at work, like on the job. I had the ladder when I woke up. I had the ladder at night, go to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning or something. Like it was really unhealthy, and probably my worst experience in Pokemon ever, maybe? Worst experience laddering ever? Like, because I actually like laddering. I ladder all the time, but being forced to ladder and then having all these people so high up and then not possibly, like literally I was number one. Later that day, like 6 hours later something, I was number 5 that day. So I had to keep laddering, and it was really annoying until like the last day I finally had a break, because I was like, number 3 or something, and all I had to do was get like 1 or 2 games and I was good. And I managed to snipe people and well, I didn't get the matchup, but it was like I got winnable matchups that I can, like it was Fairy versus Steel, and their team was swept by Azumarill, and I got the Ozzy sweep. So like it was matchups that I can actually win. So next, the Monogen. I already recorded the one versus Exca. You're gonna see that before this, so definitely check that out before I spoil it right now. But I did win versus Exca, so I do move on. And when I was talking about in that video that we might versus Voodoo because activity loss, the Yellow Ace did contact Voodoo, so they did battle, and Voodoo won anyways. So I do battle Voodoo for finals, so look forward to that. Also, I'm going to upload a video on how to ladder, just to show you guys like the tactics and stuff that I do, because I've peaked number 1 just in Gen 7 like 7 times or so. I've peaked in Gen 6 a couple of times too, but I didn't actually like start hardcore going for top 10 until like late Gen 6, because I would usually just get to top 10 and start a new ult or something like that, and I'd end up with like multiple ults at like really high. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys how to ladder, like what you want to do, the things you want to do at like each kind of benchmark in the ladder. When you're at low ladder, mid ladder, high ladder, high ladder, what type of teams you want to use, and like the type of strategies that you want to use, and just overall tips I can help you guys out, because I know people are still struggling trying to make it. And like I'm the type of guy that like I'm even still laddering even in this, like this ult right here is just a meme ult because I already made it, but I'm already like what, second at the time, and I'm not even actually like seriously laddering. I'm just testing out stuff and having a little bit of fun for once, because I didn't have I virtually had no fun during the first cycle because it was so stressful. It was so incredibly stressful laddering all that much. So yeah, so look forward to everything that look forward to the Monogen stuff and how to ladder. I hope you guys, you know, will enjoy watching that and hopefully learn some things. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You know what? Did I play this out? Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to scroll down. I'll just let this play out because this game was pretty hype. I go for that because like he finally gave me the save live, so I was able to, you know, just click superpower with Diggersby and watch these plays. Into Granny goes. I go into my Chansey to see what he wants to go for. I knew he was going for the gunk, but I didn't have the balls to predict it, so we're just gonna sack. I mean, not sack Chansey. We're gonna save Chansey for the sack fodder. Go into P2 here on the gunk shot because I see that I'm up in sack, so I can just recover here. Then I could sack my Chansey, go directly into my Diggersby, and click that nice and ground shaking move and get a kill. I was gonna click superpower and then I realized that he had no ground immunity. So goodbye, T-Tar. Nice. So into Gren he goes. I'm just gonna like go into P2, see what he wants to do. I probably should have went into my Ditto, but like I felt like Ditto could win in the late game. He goes for the Hydro Pump, so now I can go directly into my Ditto because I know he's not gonna gunk this time. I know he's just gonna Hydro or Ice Beam or whatever. And yep, he goes for that Hydro. And now here I'm gonna double because there's no way you stay in here because this is your way of winning, and he has a gunk shot. So into his muck he goes. We go into Diggersby, and that's GG because I can Earthquake this, and then I can sack and quick attack as well as having Ditto in the back. So yeah, skip through that, and I finish him off with the Hidden Power Dragon just in spite. So hope you guys enjoyed this little update video. These things won't come in too often, just like if anything happens, and I just want to kind of give you guys an update on what's going on. I don't want to just like do like what I was doing before, how I just stop uploading for a while. Like, I mean, this I stopped for a reason. I mean, I peaked #1. I literally made #1 on the ladder and in cycle 1 of MLT. That's a pretty big accomplishment in terms of a person that's known for always laddering. Like even during MPL I was #1 and I still didn't get drafted, but I'm trying to get drafted this time, you know, hopefully win the finals in Monogen, and then, you know, already won ULC, which I mean that's not like the biggest thing, but people do acknowledge that. Like, you know, people like Ian Paleo can at least respect that I'm a good battler, because, you know, I only lost once, and I was clearly on a 50-50. Other than that, I did really well, and we got a lot of the matchups right. So like, yeah. So look forward to that. Look forward to the Monogen ladder video, and I'll see you guys next time.